What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Tree. I'm back, baby. Back again. Let's see. It's what is it? What's today? Thursday? Friday? It's Friday. And we're back at it, man. It's RPG in the morning. Here we're on time. We're gonna get some streams in. Look at that. I got some subscribers already, man. I just want to go in here and talk about Eric Johnson has followed, man. Thank you, Eric, for the follow. I appreciate it. Um, let's see what we got going on here. Alrighty. So, playing BG3, Baldur's Gate 3 currently. We finished clearing out the Blighted Village yesterday. We have progressed beyond that. We went to the Goblin Castle, cleared out the Goblin Castle, got the Druid back to the Druid Village, had to go back to the Goblin Castle to go underneath it to find the Myconid colonies in this underground mushroom cavernous area. And then realized we were way too high, way too low level, and the creatures that were around us were way too high. So we backtracked, we went back, we cleared out the Blighted Village, like I said, and now we are going to go under the Blighted Village to some caves where there seem to be some teleporting spiders that need some attention. So I'm going to go down there and we're going to attack those teleported spiders. But before we do that, let's get through this intro. Make sure I talk about the schedule and all kinds of stuff like that. So again, right now you're currently watching RPG in the morning, and where I go into these big immersive RPG story games that maybe some of you guys might be interested in good cinematics and good graphics and good story, but maybe this style of game just isn't in your gameplay. So I'll do the hard work. I'll do the heavy lifting. I'll go through these crazy RPG games, and we'll get you through the storyline. And I want to make sure that I keep you guys updated on where I'm at and what's going on with each story. Now, remember, each of these videos are being streamed to YouTube. So if you're not catching me live, know that you can go over there, look up your boy Tree5Moker in the YouTube area, and I'll pop up and all my videos will be there. If you are watching on YouTube currently, hey man, like, subscribe, because I love you and I want you to love me back or I'll be sad. Also, hit that notification button so you know when your boy is streaming. Again, I'm going through the intro right now, talking about when I'm streaming. I talk about it at the beginning and end of every single one of my episodes. But I just want to make sure everyone knows when you can catch your boy, when you can catch some trees, some flower power, and hang out and have some good times while we game it up. Again, RPG in the morning. Is going to be generally from about 11 to 5, depending on how long it takes for me to set up the stream and make sure everything's great and looking good for you guys. And then we'll just game until 5 or 6 or whenever the wifey gets home. Once the wifey gets home, spend a little bit of time with her, right? Have some dinner, be the good hubby that I can be. And then we slide on into FPS prime time, and that's generally from about 10 o'clock until I can't keep my eyes open. Now, I didn't stream last night, and I'm probably not going to stream tonight as well for FPS. It is my brother's birthday, so I'll be going out and making sure I celebrate him being a part of my life and being alive, so that should be fun. But do expect, I did find out that the wedding is on Sunday that I have to go to. So to finish off the schedule, I generally do a weekly wrap up news and TCG roundup or introductions where I talk about. Everything that I did in the week prior, whether it be in the RPGs that we're playing, kind of catching everybody up on the story and where everything is at, um, and maybe start dropping down some of my plays of the games and things like that. And the FPSs, the first-person shooter games I play, FPSs I generally play Overwatch, Call of Duty, Battlefield is right around the corner. Super excited about that. I've been getting a lot of asks for me to play Epic. What's the game called here? I want to make sure I say it correctly for you guys. Apex, that's what I meant to say. Apex Legends. Everyone wants me to play this game. I've got it downloaded. It's on my computer. I'm just not sure how interested you guys are in watching me learn this game and getting through that learning curve. I can aim. I've got fairly decent aim with the keyboard and mouse. But one of the biggest things that I think a lot of gamers undersell when it comes to games is game sense. Yeah, you can be great at aiming, but if you're not standing where you need to be standing, if you don't know where the chokehold is, if you don't know where they're going to be bottlenecking from, if you don't know where their spawns are, if you don't know how to get back to your spawn, if you just don't know the maps and have a good game sense of what's going on around you, what do your teammates do? What are they doing? Should I be scared? Is this guy going to throw a grenade, or does he have a quick fire gun? Like all of those things come into play, and so I'm willing to play the Apex Legends. I also have the Valorant down here. A couple of people have talked to me about that. Um, as long as you guys are willing to watch me go through that learning curve and figure the game out. I'm hearing that Apex Legends is a lot like Overwatch, which is a game I've been playing since Overwatch came out, back when Bastion had a shield and Mercy could res the entire team. I've been playing Overwatch for a very long time. I've been playing it on PlayStation 4, though, so that's the big difference. I've only been playing Overwatch on the PC for, I want to say, about 5 months, and even then, I've only recently started getting into it because, again, there was that learning curve with the keyboard and the mouse. But Call of Duty helped out with that a lot, so I feel like I'm getting better with the controls on the keyboard and mouse. And I threw on the Overwatch, and wouldn't you know, we're getting dubs after dubs after dubs. So I just want to. Um, it's easier for me to get content for you guys for Overwatch or Call of Duty just because I've played those games for so long, and it kind of just uh, easily comes to me, right? But if I don't know the stories and the backlines of, because that's one of my favorite parts of Overwatch. It's not just the PvP, but I love each character. I love the little story arcs, the little cinematics that Blizzard makes for them. They do a really good job with storytelling, even when there isn't even a PVE part of the game, which they will be adding in Overwatch 2, and that's another game that I'm super excited about to be coming out. Is Overwatch 2. Once that game comes out, man, we're definitely going to be in that for a little bit, unless we find out that the game's hot garbage. So that being said, one more time, real quickly, RPG in the morning, Monday through Friday. From I would like to say, let me make sure we're not having any issues or anything like that over here. Looks like it's just my side PC. Um, RPG in the morning, Monday through Friday. And again, I'll try to do it from about 11 o'clock to 5. And just depending on how long it takes for me to get the stream started and going. And then jump off at 5. I always like to give you guys a nice special treat. So for your treat, second stream every single day, Monday through Friday, excluding the weekends. I am streaming every single day, just not FPS. FPS prime time, Monday through Friday, and I generally try to do that around 10 o'clock, from 10 to about 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, until I can't keep my eyes open anymore, whatever happens first, right? And then the last thing is the weekly roundup, uh, news, and TCG introduction. And so what you expect on Saturday and Sunday is, again, me just talking about what I've done throughout the week, and then some nerdy news stuff. Like I said, we got Loki going on right now, which is really really great. A lot of MCU stuff that's coming out soon, and just again, games that are coming out that we can look forward to adding to the stream at some point. Just different stuff like that, and then. We'll finish that stream off once we've gone through all of the weekly roundup, and once we've gone through all the nerd pop culture news and stuff like that. And that's going to include other people's streams and stuff like that. I generally get most of the stuff that I know from YouTube anyway, so you guys would just pretty much be watching me YouTube react. Some of the YouTube videos I may have already seen, and we can just talk about it, things like that. Make sure that you know that I know that you know that we know, so we know, because knowledge is power. Um, and then we'll finish it off with TCG. In the way what I generally, with the TCG, which is trading card games, I'll do Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh is just my number one game, again, because I've been playing it for so long. I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh since it came out. Um, I want to say I started in like 2004. Um, because I've played that game for so long, it's just easier for me. It's a part of who I am. It's my personal soul, and so it's just easier for me to give that content to you guys as new cards are coming available in Yu-Gi-Oh. I like to talk about these new cards, whether it be just a single card, whether it be an archetype, whatever have you. I like to talk about those cards, make sure that we know those cards are coming, and not only just introduce us to those cards, but let's just jump into YGO Pro, YGO Omega, and I like to really like. I'm not just like, okay, let's see what this deck can do, and oh, maybe you can do. I like to like really get into. Okay, so it's a dark. Okay, it's got this attribute. It's got this archetype. It's got this much attack. It says this sentence. It might just be like a little phrase like. Monsters that attack. I'll look up every single card in Yu-Gi-Oh that says monsters that can attack. You know what I'm saying? So really invest into each card as they become available to us, and see if we can't figure out quick little engines and quick little ways that you can play with the new cards, interactions with the cards, with older cards, and see if we can't stay, what I like to say, ahead of the meta, right? Because consistently everyone's looking for those YouTube videos. Well, what's everybody playing now? But I think what's worked for me in my local scene is knowing what cards are coming out and already having an understanding for what they do, so that I'm not surprised when a new pack hits. I already know, even if it's not a deck that I'm going to be playing, or an archetype that I'm going to be playing, I'll still know its choke points. I'll still know what it needs to do, what it's trying to do, what I need to do to stop it from doing what it's trying to do, stuff like that. So it's just a good way to stay ahead of the meta, not in the sense of creating a deck that's ahead of the meta, but at least having the knowledge of where the meta is going, what it's going to be looking like, and who knows, maybe we will create some little mini engines and things like that that people weren't aware of. So again, that's the intro right there, man. So right now we are in RPG in the morning. So let's get focused. I'm gonna disable this real quick. Make sure I give you guys a beautiful stream. Let's jump on over in here and let's play. And while that's loading up, I'll be right back. We are live. Okie dokie. So, like I said, let's go ahead and load it up just so we know. Whoa, what? Oh, nope. Did not mean to do that. Who are you? No, I already did this. Leave me alone. I didn't mean to do that. I clicked the wrong button. I clicked the wrong button. I said load campaign. That's what I thought. I was like, well, I just decided like, let's go. Let's just get in there, right? Okay, so perfect. So I left me right in front of the waypoint where we can teleport in and teleport out. And we are going to go into this cave. We're going to go into this cavern down here and see if we can't. Now, there's a couple of entrances that I can take. And this is not easy. I'm going to go ahead and premise that right now. There is a giant spider. I need to see if I can get that poison resistance off the rip. I remember now that there's maybe some boots or something like that I can get pretty early off in there. But yeah, these spiders are not going to be easy. So again, a quick little premise. I like to start at the map. So and I'm going to be doing this a little bit more often, because one of the things that I've realized as I'm watching my content for you guys is I want everybody to be able to jump in anywhere. I'm not going to go into super duper detail. I'm not going to tell the exact entire storyline at the beginning of every single video. But I do want to at least give you a quick catch up of kind of where we started, what we went through, and how we got to where we are. And I'll do it as quick as possible. So, starts off, we are abducted by the Blighted, which are these alien-looking tentacle guys. You'll meet those at some point. They're called Mind Flayers. And so in their spaceship, we crash land here. This whole purple area is the spaceship itself. It's all crashed, and there's, fire and stuff like that going on over here. You come around here, we hit the overgrown ruins. We already cleared out the overgrown ruins. We came back, we cleared out the crashed ship. We made it to the roadside cliffs, went up from the roadside cliffs to Solanus' Grove, which leads to the Druid Village. When we got here, there were some goblins out here that were attacking the Druid Village. We killed those goblins, and then they told us that they were looking for their main Druid guy, who was captured at the Goblin camp. So from there, we didn't even do anything in the Blighted Village. We literally took this straight path, went straight through here, and came up into the Goblin camp. camp, which made us go down here, which is... Uh-oh, didn't mean to do that. I teleported on accident, and now I have initiative. That's funny. That's funny. I should probably kick this guy's butt, but I'm not going to. We'll load it up. Don't worry about it. Didn't mean to click that. We'll actually talk about that. That's actually a little bit part of the story right there. It's pretty funny. So we left the Druid Village, followed that path straight down. We went to the Goblin camp. However, we did not clear the Goblin camp. When we went into the Goblin camp, we acted like we were supposed to be there. That we wanted to talk to their boss type situation. So they let us by. We went and made it all the way into the Goblin Castle. And then we went all the way down to the bottom, went to the dungeons, found the Druid, and then once the Druid joined with us, we had to kill everybody that was in the dungeon area. And then the Druid was like, the only way I'm going to come and hang out with you is if we kill everybody in the Goblin Castle, which you can barely see it. It's this place right here. This is the Goblin Castle down here. So we ended up having to clear all of that out. So we actually did clear the Goblin Castle outside of the actual front door of the castle. But we were able to make it to the Underdark, which is underneath the Goblin camp. And that's how we got to the Myconid colony. So the Myconid colony is underneath the Goblin camp. And at the Myconid colony, that's when I was like, okay, I skipped the Blighted Village. I didn't do anything there. Like I said, I strolled right through it and went straight to the Goblin Castle, which is up here. And then on top of that, I didn't do anything in the Goblin Castle. I cleared the actual castle itself, but I did not clear that camp area. And then by the time I looked up, I'm fighting like level 10, level 12 Minotaurs that got like almost 200 health, and I'm level 4 with like 16, 15 health, right? 20 something health. So that's when I was like, okay, we've gotten to a good point. I found a place that I can waypoint back to the underground area, and that was what was important. So once I found the teleport back to be able to get back to the Myconid colony whenever I wanted to, we went ahead and backtracked. And we went all the way back to the Overgrown area. We got a couple of things that we had unlocked in this little small area right here. Came back. Yes. Came back up towards the Druid area. Down here, right here, is a cave. And in this cave, there was a owlbear. We cleared out the owlbear. That was a pretty nice little battle there. We came back to the Blighted Village, and we have just cleared out all of the creatures on the top of the Blighted Village. I believe, I want to make sure, did I take care of those 3 giants that were over here yet? That was what I forgot to check. So where am I? Okay, so it should be right here. Did we get these guys? Yeah, these guys are Dunskies, for sure. Did we loot them? Looted.
Give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
Oh, leave me alone. You guys get along, please. So we have cleared everything in the Blighted Village. And now, we are going to go into this well.
Apart from an overgrowth of moss, the well looks unremarkable.
It looks unremarkable. I'm not that smart. I'm going to throw a coin in there.
The coin disappears into the well. After a moment, you hear a soft clink, not a splash.
But I'm not that dumb, so I know that there could be something down there, right? There's no water, so where does this well lead to? Let's see if I can perception it and learn a little bit more. I'm not that smart, like I said, so I'm more of a beefcakey guy. That's why my name is Beefcake.
Dry stones line the wall, but the darkness below is impenetrable.
Just looks like a dark hole to me. All right, let's climb down the bucket rope. And again, as you can see, boom. Better not touch the webs. I'd hate to disturb the locals. Very, very important stuff right there. So we're going to hide it up. Everybody needs to get to hiding right now. Uh-oh. How's everything looking over there, guys? We all right? We doing okay? No notifications. My stream quality is good. I don't know where that comes from. That bothers me when I see that. But we're okay. We're all right. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let me save really quickly. Save the game. Go here. Overwrite the save. We'll hit yes. That's what I thought. Okay. Failed to save the game. All right. So that's what's happening right now. So not a big issue. We're just going to quit the game. Yep. No big deal. Go back over here. Just minimize this here for a second. Okay. Stream quality is good, so it's not affecting my stream. It's just the game being silly. Let's go back to play. We don't need you open now. So get you down there. And let's play. That should fix the issue. It shouldn't be anything more than that. Anything more than that. That should be all it takes. That should be all it takes. Okay. Load the game. Head back over here. Reload back in. No big deals. No big deals. Like I said, that's why I'm doing this for you. Just the ending scene. Let's quit the game. And, yep, quit again really quickly. Are we even going to close out Steam really quickly? What it sounds like is I'm going to have to see if I can find another download for this game that's not through Steam, because I think that that's why that issue is happening. It's a Steam issue. But we'll, let's see here. Looking good. Let's just open it up. Is there to manage add a desktop shortcut? Okay. Let's close that. And let's see if this works. What happens here? Okay. Let's play. See if that worked. This game has been acting crazy silly as of late. I really hope there's an update coming for it soon. Let's just click continue and see what happens. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to quit one more time because I don't want to corrupt any of the other files. So, not a big deal. This is why I've been saving twice. I do not like that you guys are having to witness this, but it is part of the game, and so anyone who's interested in Baldur's Gate 3 will know that this is, and again, the game is in beta. It has not come out yet. There's still parts of the game that haven't even been released yet. This game is a little far off, but this area here should all be unlocked and working, and this isn't an issue that I've had before, so I'm not sure why out of the last 2 or 3 days. Over here. And let's just see what happens. If it'll let me load this up at all. while that's loading up, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, so this game seems to have loaded up. This area is cleared out already, yes or no? There's always one person hiding, so that's where it goes. It's gonna push me from before this fight right here. So that's not too bad. Let's see if I can load it from inside the game. And there it goes. I was able to get it. So let's see what happens. From here, again, should be there. Yes. That should be, yep, I defeated them. You can see all the blood on the floor there. There's the well. Let's see if we can't go into this well.
Feed if you must, Astarion. Apart from an overgrowth of moss, the well looks unremarkable.
Toss a
The
coin.
coin disappears into the well.
Okay.
After a moment, you hear a soft clink,
Investigate.
not a splash.
An 11. Let's see if I can get it this time. Nope. Your boy's not that smart. That's okay.
Dry
Continue.
stones line the wall, but the
Okay.
darkness below is impenetrable.
Alrighty, so we're gonna check out this well. We're gonna climb down here.
Better not disturb these webs. Whatever wove them would be much too large for my liking.
Okay, so we got some big old spiders down here. And again, let's try and see if we can. Because we want to overwrite this one. So let's overwrite this. Overwrite. Hit yes. And it's still not saving. So that means that whatever I do today isn't going to save. For some reason, the game is acting silly. So I don't want to ruin the stream for you guys and just keep sitting here. So what we're going to do, since it's not allowing me to save this game, I'm going to investigate it over the weekend and figure out if we can even keep playing this game or if I'm just going to jump over to something different for you. I'm actually going to end the stream really quickly just so I can re-update the stream and let it know what game I'm going to be playing. And I'm going to go ahead and slide over into some Overwatch. I'm trying to get to level 25 on there so that I can start doing competitive on that game for you guys. And I've been having a lot of fun, and I've actually been getting a lot of viewers when I've been playing that game as well. So no point in trying to shove Boulder's Gate down your Boulder's Gate 3 down your throat if it's not working. I feel like what I did stream, it kind of gave you guys a good idea of what the game's going to be about and what it looks like, and maybe a nice beginning to the story to kind of get you hooked up there. Again, I'm not saying that I'm not going to play it at all ever again. I just need to figure out what's going on because this has been an issue for the last 3 days, and I don't want you guys to have to sit through my stream and watch this stuff happen. So I apologize about it. I'm going to jump out the stream and we're just going to slide into some Overwatch today. And I don't really feel too bad about it either because I'm not going to be streaming tonight. So this will be us getting the Overwatch in early. But again, I do want to apologize. I appreciate you guys. Give me a second and I will be right back on.